Hey, I'm Heather. I'm a graphic designer and graphic design instructor. And this is Ginger. Dog. Truthfully, I didn't plan on teaching graphic design. It wasn't something that I constantly planned on. It wasn't something that was a goal for me when I was in college. It was just something that I kind of stumbled into very gratefully. So today I'm talking about why I'm still a graphic design instructor, why I still teach. In a future video, I will talk about how I got to be able to teach, because it was a really awesome coincidence that I was qualified to teach graphic design. And I think that if more people knew about how to do that, it might open some opportunities for you. First, I get to talk about a topic I love all day long. And it is the coolest thing to talk about your favorite font with someone who's 16, 17, 18 years old. They didn't even know graphic design was a thing a year ago. So they're just super inspirational to me, honestly. They help me keep my passion for design alive because I'm seeing the world through their eyes constantly, and it's pretty beautiful. I cannot tell you how fun it is to geek out about graphic design on a pretty much daily basis. Now, they do have their days where they're just like not feeling it, and that's where it's my job to kind of bring it in that field. But it's awesome. I love it. I'm also able to continue my freelance on the afternoons and on the weekends because teaching gives me a really awesome schedule that sets me up to be able to do this. I personally, my school, I get out at 3:30 p.m. So I schedule between 4 and 6 p.m. to do freelance work. You're able to get a lot done within those 2 hours. Now, not all teachers are going to want to do that, but for me personally, this is very crucial to me maintaining my passion and my skill for design so that I feel like I'm still relevant in the classroom and that I'm still providing something of value for these students that is not just stale from years prior. A really fun opportunity with teaching graphic design is that it forces me to stay up to date on design news, design latest tools, AI. What does that mean for the classroom? What does that mean for us as graphic designers? All these topics are things that I am required to be very aware of if I'm going to teach high quality instruction to the students about design. I enjoy that it gives me a reason to research these kinds of things because I love it. I'm also really grateful that the environment I work in is really intentional about valuing staff professional development. So in my building, my administrative team works to get grants that will support further education for teachers. We also have a budget for professional development every year. So as a teacher, I get a certain amount of money to spend on professional development. Every year, I have 2 or 3 professional development goals that I'm required to work towards. I appreciate that I am kind of required to keep improving every year because it's not a environment where you can just be forgotten about and you can kind of maintain the status quo. As I reflect on my education in school, whether that be high school or college, it was very clear to me as a student which teachers actually tried and which teachers had kind of like decided what their curriculum was going to be 20 years ago and then just kind of kept teaching it the same way every single year. I love that my building encourages my professional development. And again, that's not going to be every building, but I'm really grateful that's where I'm at. This next one, I cannot express enough. Breaks. You got summer break, you got Thanksgiving break, you've got winter break, you've got spring break, snow days. Snow days, oh my goodness. As an adult, snow days are off the charts. Now, you do have to have some parameters around snow days because you could fall in the trap of having snow days be like your cleaning day or your day to be really productive and do the things you have been avoiding. Those kinds of snow days kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. Snow days are amazing if you can make them a true break. Or this is a fantastic opportunity to do the freelance work that you want to do, to schedule the larger branding or web design projects because you have the time. As an educator, I've noticed that my planning and coordination skills, my scheduling skills have increased exponentially because when I'm creating these lessons, I'm thinking about how long it's going to take people to do them, how that's going to fit in with the rest of my lessons, what my industry professionals are saying that I should add in. And so there's a lot of moving things going on. And I feel that these skills that I've learned, these scheduling, the planning, coordinating skills, have really benefited me in my freelance work as well. So when I'm working with clients, I'm forced to be on a very schedule type basis. I'm scheduled. I have boundaries in my work and in my life. I can honestly say that the best part of my job as a graphic design instructor is the kids. You have the kids who are kind of creative and trying to figure out what that means for them. And then you've got the kids who know what graphic design is and they are very curious about doing this as a career. And that's a wide range, and you get both types of students. So that can be challenging. I have had so many students already who I just know in my heart that they are going to be way better designers than I am, maybe ever will be, because these kids are so amazing. And I feel so inspired by them. I feel so pushed to be a better designer, a better person, better educator because of them. When I think about it, it's truly one of the most inspirational, fulfilling experiences of my life. And I get to do that on a pretty much daily basis. It's super powerful. Now, the Wall Street Journal question is, do you do it for the money? Well, probably not, am I right? But I will say it doesn't feel as bad as maybe one might consider. So since I still have this solid love of design, I want to do freelance work. I want to stay in it. Because of that, that is able to supplement my teaching income. Another aspect of being in education is insurance. Insurance is awesome. Sometimes that's not an option. That's not an option in a lot of small businesses. So I feel very grateful for a pretty robust healthcare plan that I don't have to pay a penny for. And that, again, that's different for every building. That's different for every school. For my building, I have a healthcare plan available to me that is free. I just get it. I've never had that before and I love it. I know that that's a huge added benefit and I'm very grateful for that. So, do I do it for the money? That's not what's keeping me here, basically. What's keeping me here is all those points I talked about earlier. It's the kids. It's these amazing, amazing humans that I get to spend every day with. And I just feel so lucky to be in their presence. If you ever get the opportunity to teach, especially in career and technical education, I highly recommend you take up that chance because who knows, you might just love it. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'd be happy to answer them.